could be inside the vagina, right? Busting everything, just sitting there and busting all that, and then get back to it. So this tip, not only is it gonna help you in terms of what you're dealing with now, but the more and more you get better at it, it's gonna make you a beast. You see what I'm saying? The more and more we get better at it, what it can lead to is the ability to ejaculate multiple times, so multiple orgasms. I know you're like, what?
I cannot be held back now. What don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you. I said, what don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you.
Alright, man, first and foremost, before I go into this video, I'm gonna let y'all know I've struggled with this before in the past. And I believe a lot of men, every once in a while, have experienced something to this nature. Premature ejaculation. Coming quick. So what I'm gonna do in this video, man, I'm gonna give y'all some real good tips, man. I'm talking about tips that's gonna change this for the better, and definitely can get you in the right direction that can help you. All right, so the first thing I wanna go over, the first technique, first tip I wanna talk to you about, right? This, y'all gonna be like, dang, Black Superman, you're contradicting yourself. But I want to make sure I firmly state that this does not apply to anyone who's had an addiction to porn, don't do what I'm about to tell you, has chronically masturbated any point in their life. Don't do what I'm about to tell you. If you masturbate every once in a while in your life, you did it when you was younger, you may do it if there's your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, you can't have sex, so you might do it. If you're the type that masturbate and you got a woman with you, live in your house, sleep with you, all this type of stuff, don't do this tip, all right? The other tips will definitely help you, but don't do this tip. The first tip is to masturbate. Now, when I say masturbate, I don't mean all the time, and I don't mean chronically. I definitely don't mean watching porn, so don't watch porn. The reason why I say to do this is so that you can become more knowledgeable about yourself sexually. And, masturbation is a technique that can help you learn. It gives you more control of yourself, of your stimulation, how you stimulate it, what makes you come quick, what slows it down. It just gives you a better knowledge. Now, further to the tip, I recommend that you masturbate before you have sex, or if you know you're gonna have sex. I know a lot of men can account to this. After you ejaculate, anywhere from a minute to 5 minutes after that, your joint, your penis is gonna feel either very sensitive, or it's gonna feel kind of like not easily stimulated or not easily pleasured. And you can utilize that as an arsenal for yourself. Because what causes premature ejaculation? A lot of it does have to come with the mind. I mean, it does have a lot to do with the brain and the mind, but also a lot of it has to do with sensation. It just feels so good that it's just like, you gotta come. So this is a good technique that I think can really, really help, and it can really slow it down. Now, also I wanna say too, this video is not for people that deal with severe premature ejaculation. I'm talking about the type where if you touching a girl, kissing a girl, foreplay, and then you come. I highly suggest on that type of level that you definitely talk to a physician or a doctor, because there may be some more severe things that's causing your premature ejaculation. That can stem from a lot of deeper things in your body, your anatomy. So I highly suggest you talk to a doctor. Either way, still talk to a doctor, y'all, because I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone that can give you some great advice and kind of, give y'all what I've learned in my own journey. And that's what Superhuman is about. So the first tip, definitely try that out. Masturbate before you do it and see how it goes. It's gonna take some time, but the more you get better at it, the better it'll be. Now, if you're someone who within 1 minute ejaculates, this can help. This can definitely help because it should extend it. Even if it extended to 2 minutes, that's progress. Let's be happy about progress. All right, here goes the second tip. So this tip, not only is it gonna help you in terms of what you're dealing with now, but the more and more you get better at it, it's gonna make you a beast. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to really cheat code right now. I'm about to really give y'all the blueprint. But when you're having sex, right? When you're having sex with your partner, once you start to feel that urge to ejaculate and come, stop. And I mean literally stop. You know, if you stop too late, right to boom, you about to bust. Of course, it's gonna happen. That's why you gotta time it and really figure out what's a good time for you. And once you start to feel that urge come, just stop. If you the type that'll be so much pleasure just sitting in there, pull out, and kind of think about something, get your mind somewhere else for a second to throw off that rotation. What this does is it teaches your mind and your penis to align. And what it is you're beginning to take control, and you're teaching your penis when you want it to ejaculate and letting it know that you're in control. So the beauty of this thing right here is the more and more we get better at it, what it can lead to is the ability to ejaculate multiple times, so multiple orgasms. I know you're like, orgasm, huh? I thought women only did that. No, we can do it too. I've been doing it for years. This is the beginning way. This is how you train yourself. But the more and more you do this, not only will you notice that you're lasting longer, you can keep going, you can stop and then keep going, but eventually what will happen is you could be inside the vagina, right? Busting everything, just sitting there and busting all that, and then get back to it. So I'm giving y'all some real good gems right now. And if you don't know, if you already know about that, salute, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't, it works wonders. It's been helping me for a long time. And that's one of the things that really taught me how to last long and how I was able to last longer with sex. So another tip, herbs. Herbs are powerful, guys. Herbs. I know it's superhuman, fast, train, and heal. Heal is real important, y'all, because herbs is one of the biggest factors that we use with healing. We gotta put good stuff into our bodies that's gonna help our bodies. It's gonna rid us of toxins. It's gonna lower the inflammation in our bodies. All this stuff affects sex, believe it or not. Optimal health will improve sex. I was lasting longer. My penis was harder when I had the best diet, when I was eating the healthiest, when I cut out all the crap, all the fast food, all the processed stuff, all the sugar, all this stuff, all the stimulants, all the alcohol, all the weed, and all this stuff. When I start cutting all that out, I'm like, dang, I got more control of myself sexually. I'm harder, my erections last longer, and that's because it's a real big deal, guys. In order for us to perform correctly sexually, we have to feed our body the right stuff and take care of it. So herbs. Ashwagandha is one of the best herbs that I've experienced. And I know this is very anecdotal, but I believe it'll help. Ashwagandha really helped me out a lot with that. And anytime I take it, I notice that I last longer. I notice that, my penis is harder and everything. So that's definitely a good tip. Ashwagandha for sure. I'd even look into some other herbs as well that can help with that. But herbs are great. Herbs are amazing. Herbs are powerful. Look, y'all, another thing too, we can't allow stuff like this to beat us up, right? We all got something that we deal with. The best way for us to attack what we deal with is to focus on what we can do that can change it. When we're doing what we can and when we're doing what's in our control, we doing everything that we can. We winning. Never let a woman make you feel terrible about this, y'all. If she clowning you or teasing you, or if she's frustrated with you and she's getting angry and she calling you all types of names and she's making you feel down, she don't love you, man. Because if a woman really loves you, she's going to respect your feelings, she's going to respect your vulnerabilities, and she's going to be willing to help. She's going to want to help because she loves you. If you're messing with these women, man, that just don't care, they teasing you, they telling other people about it, they putting your business out there, let them go, man. Cut them off. Find you a woman that's going to love you and respect you for who you are. So I got to make sure I say that. Which leads to my next tip. This next method is called the squeezing technique, and I'm sure y'all might have heard of that. I'm sure if you've been researching, I'm sure you heard of it. But pretty much it's where you got that urge when you about to come and you about to ejaculate, and your partner, the woman or you, grab your penis with your thumb and your two fingers and grab the top of it and just squeeze. Squeeze that joint, man. And what that'll do is it'll throw off the urge to come, it'll throw off everything. And you're not gonna come. And then once that urge leaves, get back into it. Now that's a real good tip. It works, but it does take some time, man. It's not a long-term solution, but it can help. So definitely look into that, man. But like I said too, man, this is a good way to know who really for you, what woman is really for you, man. Because if she not gonna love you when you dealing with premature ejaculation, bro, she ain't gonna love you anytime, man. That's not love. It's conditional. It's like, yo, if you can't please me sexually, then you don't deserve my love. You don't deserve my respect. And at the end of the day, man, it's better out there. We deserve better. You deserve better. So like I said again, man, cut that chick off, man. Don't mess with her. Let her go. She all about sex. And she probably messing with somebody else too. I don't know for sure about that, but I'm just saying. You want to be with somebody who loves you and respects your feelings and respects your vulnerabilities. So look, man, these are definitely some tips that I know will definitely help, man. If you like what you've seen, man, definitely click that like button. You know what I'm saying? Share. If you were able to talk to somebody else who dealt with the same thing, or if you know somebody who felt confident and comfortable enough to tell you that they were dealing with this, or if you're a wife and you watching this trying to get some advice for your man, share this advice, share the video, share the link, because I believe it'll help a lot of people, man. Y'all know what it is, Black Superman repping superhuman athletics. Let's go.